Hello, what up, Sean, you movie madman, and I'm back. So, today, I'm going to be talking about a film that came out in 4K last month, so a little bit late to the party, but literally only by like a couple of weeks, so don't hold it against me. This film was made in 1982. I've never owned this film before, so it does have a Blu-ray with it, so I can still do a little comparison for you if that helps. Today we're going to be talking about The Thing, the 1982 The Thing. This is John Carpenter's version. Pretty sure it's a remake of a very old film. So we're gonna open this. I got this in HMV, mainly because it was £5 cheaper in HMV than it was online. Take this plastic off for you. There you go. Got a nice. It's exactly the same as the slip cover. Let's have a look inside. We've got the 4K Blu-ray at the front there, and then normal Blu-ray at the back. Exactly the same artwork, so nothing particularly exciting about that. Proper push the boat out for this one. I'm going to pop the Blu-ray into my player now and have a little look at bits and bobs, and then I'll pop the 4K Blu-ray in and have a little look at bits and bobs of that, and then I'll be back and I will give you my opinion on if it looked good in 4K, if it's worth the upgrade. 3, 2, 1. There. Do you see what I did there? Yep. So I just watched The Thing. Well, not all of it, because, you know, it's got time for that. Put the Blu-ray in first, watched the first 5 minutes, fast forwarded through bits of it, skipped to those iconic scenes. Then I've taken it out, put the 4K Blu-ray in, watched the first 5 minutes again, and, well, I did the same as what I did when I watched Clockwork Orange, alright? Sorry. What can I say though? I mean, to start with, the film itself has a 4K digital intermediate, so there's a good upgrade there. It means it was rendered properly. It was shot on film, so there is film grain present on both the Blu-ray and the 4K. I might have said it was a little bit more visible on the 4K disc, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's an old film, it's going to have film grain. Like, it's impossible to see old films without film grain. You try watching Charlie Chaplin. Alright, I've got Charlie Chaplin on Blu-ray, and there's still so much film grain, it's ridiculous. But be interesting to see what Charlie Chaplin looks like in 4K, if they ever do it. They might, I don't know. I just don't know. Who's they? I don't know. Alright. Nobody knows who they are. Disney, probably. Disney does everything these days. Anyway, so what did I think? Yeah, that's why you clicked on this video, isn't it? What did I think? I thought it looked good, to be fair. Straight away from like the opening credits, you could see that the writing was a lot whiter on the 4K disc. I did notice that the spaceship flies into Earth just before the title comes up on the screen. On the Blu-ray, there's like a little red glow as it comes into Earth, whereas on the 4K that red glow wasn't there. So I don't know, I didn't get upset just because I couldn't see the red. I didn't get upset, it's alright, I didn't start crying. But yeah, I mean, as it went through, the snow looked really good. Really white snow against a really blue background, which is always what you look for in films that are set in the Antarctica, which this is. So you feel like you're watching something in the Antarctica, which is probably a good start. I don't know if it was filmed in the Antarctica, it might have been, I don't know, I wasn't there. I wasn't even born when this was filmed, so you can't really, oh, you don't know where it's filmed? I could look it up. You're right, I could look it up, but that mean pausing this, getting out my tablet and looking it up, and I ain't got time for that. I want to go back to watching this all the way through in 4K. Those iconic scenes though, some of the animatronics look really good in 4K. The red blood and that gore looks really good. in 4K if you like that sort of thing. I don't mean to sound like I'm a wannabe serial killer, because I enjoy looking at gore and blood, but it looked really good in 4K, which is what you look for, isn't it? If you're watching something that's bloody and gory, you want that to look good if you're watching it in 4K, don't you? Yes, you do. You do. All in all, I would have said, if you've got this on DVD, I don't know why you haven't bought the Blu-ray in the first place. If you've got this on Blu-ray and you have a 4K TV and you're thinking, is this going to be worth upgrading to 4K? Because it's quite a new one. It's quite a new release. Well, it's not. It was made in 1982, but it's a new release in 4K. So I would have said it was worth it. If you go to HMV, you can get it for 20 quid. It's better to spend less money on something that's exactly the same as if you buy it online. There is a special collector's edition of it as well. I believe that a bunch of John Carpenter's films have all been released in 4K. Like Escape from New York was one, and The Fog was one, and they've all got like special collector's editions. They're like really big as well. They look a bit like my Clockwork Orange that I showed you last week. So you can get them. They're £35 though, so a bit more than 20 quid. But you know, if you like the collector's edition side of things, then spend that 35, because I imagine it will be worth it. There's some art cards in there, posters, that sort of thing. Good film, good 4K, bit overrated. I'm pretty sure I said that in one of my other videos, that the thing's a bit overrated. I do enjoy it, but it's not this most amazing, incredible, brilliant, awesome film that everyone says that it is. I don't think it is that good. It's alright. Yeah, good 7, 8 out of 10 for me. So it is up there, but it's not up there. It's up there. So like, if I had a top 200 film, it will probably be in my top 200, but it's not in my top 69. So I'll be back on Wednesday with another Christopher Nolan video. Not many of them to go now, and then obviously I've got another book versus film Friday. But until then, enjoy the rest of your evening. If you could like this video, that'd be amazing. If you could subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, I'd really appreciate that as well. So thank you very much for your support so far. I will see you again on Wednesday. Alright, goodbye.